Okay, let's go.
Okay. At first we have the Wi-Fi, which no, at first we have the laptop, which we can see, and from there we will connect it to the Wi-Fi so we can open the web browser, and then from the web browser we can open the UAU server, which is Blackboard, Zoom, and the other things where we can see the classes, and from there we can study and pass exams, and after we pass exams we get certificate, and after certificate we get the job, inshallah.
Okay. Not good. Anybody has a comment?
There was no registration.
Okay, well, yeah, about of that, about the organization. Hey, Ayman, what is the
Yes.
what is the y-axis?
What is the y-axis? Visible, non-visible.
So did you think you organized this by visible, non-visible?
I wanted to put this one down, this one down, but I don't know what happened then. Someone changed. I think it was Hannah.
Nice.
She said she
Blaming
will fix
everybody
it.
else. Nice.
No, we put something. This was the cloud. We put it together. Certificate is visible. University campus is visible. Laptop is visible. Passing exam is not visible.
Well, but it's visible in the Blackboard, right?
Yeah, so we put it in between.
But pass exam is an action. It's not a component of the value chain. So the value chain is the components of your service.
Yes, before we didn't have pass exam, and then you told us we need to have pass exam. So we put it. It was only certificate before.
Yeah, okay. I was saying many things. What I mean is, like, think of the value, how it travels across the university. So the value you get to you as a user of the university, the value, what is the value?
Certificate.
That will let you get a job.
Yes.
Because people that don't have certificate, what happens?
They suffer for a job.
Because the law.
Or yeah, low payment.
So the value is the certificate to get a
Yes.
job, right? So that should be the top. And this is the value you get. Yeah?
Yes.
And then think how this value travels across the components. But you don't get this certificate like that, right? And there's some steps. There's a chain, right?
Yes,
So
by studying and courses.
There's courses. Inside this course, there's a final exam, a midterm exam, and quizzes, right? So there's exams. So this is what we call exams, right? Here, pass exams or exams, right?
Yeah.
Very good. And all that is done through Wi-Fi, web browser, and through all this cloud of services.
Yeah.
Right? So that's very clear, right? So I want a certificate, which is one piece of paper. You could even put a picture of it. You just want a piece of paper. Because Ayman, if tomorrow I give you the certificate,
yes,
are you coming back?
No.
Exactly. Because you got the value you wanted.
Yes.
So the value is the certificate, right? Which is here. Good. And this certificate, you say it's a commodity?
I'm not sure. I think, yeah, it is.
Yeah, okay. It's a commodity. You pay every year for 4 years. You get pass the exams, you get the certificate. Good. So what is the value chain for this? You have to get on a laptop, connect to a Wi-Fi, or connect to the web browser. And through the web browser, you access all these services here
Yeah.
that let you pass the exams.
Yes.
That's it.
That's it.
The purpose of all these services
Is this?
is to pass the exams.
Yes.
So the value
Pass the
goes
exam.
from this piece of paper,
And then here.
pass the exams in all the subjects, right? You have to pass the exams in all the subjects, right?
Yes.
So you could pass the exams, could be another cloud, but you have to pass all of them. And you do that through this, which is, well,
Which is this?
is this, and there is a
This
visible
cloud.
part, which is the user interface that you see, right?
Yeah.
Blackboard, this Zoom, all these things. And then there is this invisible part, which is all these things that are behind this, which is the Microsoft Cloud, the Zoom Cloud, professors here working for you,
Yeah.
and so on, right? And
Yes.
the professor also give you some, it's another component of the value chain. It helps you, or sometimes it
Gain
doesn't help.
knowledge.
It helps or doesn't help you, I don't know. Right? So
Yeah.
so try to reorganize the value chain again. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
If you want to make this cloud smaller, just say UAE services, and then put this cloud on the side because it's so big. Sounds good? Next. Yusuf Salima Beshair, open your microphone.
Yes, sir. So,
You want to explain?
okay, to get a job, you need a certificate. And before getting a certificate from university, you have to apply for graduation.
Wow, amazing.
Yeah, and by that, we need to do e-exams, not those P exams. Anyway.
What is a P exam?
Wait, I think it's E.
Pass exams.
Past exam.
Sorry.
Past exams, okay. And how do you take exams? By taking e-classes.
Yeah. Is that true?
Yes.
Is that true? Wait. Everybody agrees?
There is classes and e-classes, like depends on the subject.
I mean, some classes are really good, but some classes are really bad.
Okay, what do you suggest?
No, I'm saying, is it true that to pass exams you need to attend the classes?
I think yes, because the material came from what we have studied, I think.
The material, now you're talking about something, the material and the classes. I know students that never come to class and pass the exam. They have a chatbot. They have a chatbot here,
failure.
typing random things.
Okay, I don't know. Because we have a certain outline with what we should study, and we follow this thing first, then we get to know what we have to study.
If you don't go to class, you don't pass the exam. It's very difficult.
Yes.
Good. Okay.
Okay. And email is connected to e-services, e-service and Blackboard.
Wait. What about studying?
What about what?
Studying.
Study?
You say to pass the exam, you need to go to class. So you don't study or what?
Okay, but when we attend the class, we study, obviously.
So you do not study outside of the class?
Okay, we will add that. Sorry, we forgot.
Don't say sorry. Do you? Are you saying that you don't study outside of the class?
No, we study outside the class.
This is not an exam. It's okay.
Okay.
I thought everybody studies a lot outside the class.
Yeah, you're right. Okay, wait.
E-classes. Okay, good.
Okay.
So that is a pretty good. There is a pretty good why did you place the classes and the exams at different levels?
Well, because exams are more important than classes, maybe.
But
more valuable.
The y-axis is about what? It's not about important. It's about
visible and then invisible
to the user.
So the classes, should they be in the same?
Almost at the same level, right?
Oh no.
In terms of visibility.
What do you think? I'm not sure actually. I thought it's about valuable. Like if it is more important, so exams are should be in the top, maybe.
No, this is about visibility, not maybe. Okay, visibility. Maybe it's very visible to you, the exam. The class is not so visible. Like you don't pay so much attention. That could be.
Yeah, like some students just care about the exam more than the class.
Okay, so you mean some students are sleeping in the classes, but they don't sleep in the exam?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, good. You need to be able to defend your design choices here. Excellent, very good. So I leave that here. I would place it a bit closer, but okay, good. Go on.
Go on. User complete.
Okay, so we have also online registration. Once a student registers, he gets an email. After he gets an email, he can access a lot of services, and the email can also open the computer, which is in campus, which is a commodity because it's owned by the university. Classroom, smart boards, Wi-Fi, laptop, iPad, and power are all commodity because it's by the university. And through Wi-Fi, very few students actually use Telegram. I mean, in IT, so we put it like it's invisible, more like WhatsApp is like more visible. I think WhatsApp should be more than Zoom visible, and that's it. And to pass exam, apply, certificate, and he gets a job.
Interesting map. Okay, let's focus for a minute in this branch here, get a job. Okay, I'm gonna change the color so we can focus on this branch. This is a very interesting branch, right? So now imagine that you are the provost of the university or the chancellor, okay? You got it? You ready?
Okay.
And somebody tells you, you have to innovate the university. We have to innovate because there is these online universities like Udemy, Coursera, and Udacity. Do you know them?
Yes.
And Professor Galloway has his own classes online. So, right. So, and they ask you, what should we do? What innovation should we do?
We should make the e-classes more of an online base that is already pre-recorded and the doctor explain it very well instead of making the doctor repeat it every time.
Excellent, Yusuf. So I'm going to draw this. This will be a commoditization trend, right?
Yeah.
So you can draw an arrow here. I don't know how to do it. Can you draw an arrow here? A red one?
Okay.
Or
and
a big
connect
one?
It to where?
Just towards the commoditization, towards the right side of the screen. See if I can do it. Here, I found the arrow. Here. Yeah? And can you make it red, Yusuf? Oh, okay, that's perfect. Black, good. So there's this powerful trend now, not trend, force of nature, called commoditization, which is the x-axis. And if you think of the classes now, we're teaching, for example, CIT is teaching 8 or 7 or 6 in ethics classes by 7 different professors, usually at the same times, and these professors don't talk to each other. Some use the same slides, some don't use the same slides. What do you think about that?
Like if we have so many professors, we let them each one explain, then we take the best one, like who has the highest rating.
Mm-hmm.
And then we keep it as a main course. But the other professor is like, if you didn't understand the main one, you can change your professor understanding.
Mm-hmm.
I think it depends on the specialty of the doctor. If he's good at security, for example, he should like teach this course.
Yeah.
Yes.
But at the moment we have many subjects repeated many times. So the lecture is every
we
week.
shouldn't repeat them. We should, like, if the subject got updated and this professor is really good at explaining, we just make him explain once and just put his video. Like every time it just
okay.
gets
Okay, so let's say visualization, there's only one course, one class now, but let's say that in the future, because it's so cool, there's going to be like 10 classes. Should we have 10 professors teaching visualization, Jose 1, Jose 2, Jose 3, or should we have one teaching for 1,000 students? Or how?
It
How
could
can
be
we?
one or more than one, like one maximum.
I think if we have, like, let's say Jose for chapter 1, he explains chapter 1. Then we change the professor to chapter 2, we change and chapter 3 we change, because maybe a student didn't understand on first professor, he will understand better on the second.
Mm-hmm. Okay, other ideas?
I think it's a waste actually to pay for all these doctors while the subject is one and can't be explained by one doctor. Why having more than one? So we test who's the best in this, then we like let him lead to the teaching.
Yeah, that's a very good idea. Anyway, what it's clear is now that the classes now are custom built. Every class is custom built. Yes? Do you get it?
Mm-hmm.
Every class that you get by one professor, he made the slides, or he took the slides, he prepared this class, he gave it to you. It's custom built. It's not repeatable. You cannot buy this class again. Once that class is done, it's lost. Happens once, that's it. Maybe next year. Yeah? So we are in a system now where the classes are custom built. But in the future, we know, because this powerful trend, the classes are gonna go whether UAE wants or not. Whether you think it's a good idea or you think it's not a good idea. They're gonna go this way, and they are already going. Today we are almost here because I have a class with almost 100 students. They gave me 2 sections in one of the classes. So it's already happening, right? I already put some videos of ethics, right? Discourse, for example, half of it is on Udemy, right? So, for example, this course, half of it is a commodity already that you can buy for $5, $10. Make sense?
Yes, but what about the interaction between the student and the doctor?
We're not talking here about if the value is better or worse, Beshayr.
Okay.
You can assume usually it's similar, because it's better to have one class on video of a very good professor than one class live of a not very good professor. This is the reason why Udemy, Udacity, Coursera are so successful. Yes?
Mm-hmm.
Sounds good? Okay. So look at this, it's very interesting. This is a picture of the university, and this is what's happening now in real time. Like this year, we went from here, blended classes, and we're moving towards here. And then, for example, Harvard also offers online classes, right?
It
Yes. So if you can choose from Harvard or UAE, which one are you going to choose?
Harvard.
All right, so that's interesting. That's a threat, no, to the university.
Yes.
So having this map can help the managers to understand what are the threats. Like, oh my God, what do we do? To plan, to decide, oh, this is how it will look like in the future. Oh, maybe we should try to become like Harvard Online and become a leader in the Arab world of online, right?
Yes.
Or they can think, oh, nobody's doing Arabic online lessons that are good and you can buy, right? So that is super interesting. This is why this map is so powerful. Like you can go from here. This is a huge change. When you go from here to here, it means you don't need so many teachers. It means that the teachers, you can say, okay, you don't need to teach this class, you can research. You can spend more time researching. Does it make sense?
Yes.
So it can help you plan for the university and say, okay, so we're gonna have one mega rockstar teacher for each subject. It's gonna be very good. We're gonna put the classes online. We're gonna sell them. For our students, we have personalized attention apart from the videos. And what else can we do to make this system successful? You can have TAs, you can have research assistants for the course, right? Because the class is gonna be like 500 students instead of 20.
Mm-hmm.
Right? You're gonna have international students. So it's a whole new thing that with this simple map, you can look at the future, what's going to happen. It's amazing. That's one. Let's look at another component, which is the exams. What do you think about the exams? What's happening with the exams?
I think it's custom built.
Definitely custom built. It's right here. It's not a product at all. Is it a product? No, it's custom built. It's embarrassing. You go to ethics subject and you check different courses, different sections. And sometimes you think, is this the same subject? Yes?
True.
So exams definitely not a product at all, but it should go together with the classes tightly. So exams and classes should go very close together in an ideal world. If they're not together, kind of a problem, isn't it? What about the certificate?
As well.
A commodity.
What?
Is certificate a commodity?
No.
No?
Yeah.
Yeah? Why yes, why no?
I'm not sure. Maybe because
it has value.
Commodity, what does it mean, commodity?
Commodity is more like
Something we can buy.
We can buy it and sell it.
Commodity is spaghettis. I go to the supermarket, there's 5 brands of spaghetti. They all taste the same. They all more or less the same price. I don't really care which brand. Do you care which brand of spaghetti you get?
No.
Then it's a commodity.
Yes, doctor, we care.
You care about the brand. Which brand do you care?
I think it is called Barilla, something like that. It is blue.
Barilla.
Yeah, blue box.
You care about that? Can you distinguish?
Yes.
If I give you Barilla, okay, then all the spaghettis are a commodity except Barilla is not a commodity. Thanks to the power of marketing and not mind testing, for Ayman is not a commodity. For anybody else, I'll cook a spaghetti dish and you will not be able to tell me which spaghetti is which one. Right? So certificate, do you care which university you get it or not?
I think yes.
Yes.
You care?
Yes.
Yeah.
If it was from Harvard, it's different from like other universities.
Okay, then it's not a commodity. It is a product.
It's a product?
Yes.
Yeah. You pay money. You get a service.
Christina Bashir did actually put it in product. I moved it.
Guilty.
Yeah, there's this toilet in surf house in Dubai. They say there's a man and a woman, and they say a man to the left because women are always right. Get it?
Okay.
Right. Okay. So the certificate is definitely a product. It's not a commodity. I mean, maybe for you it's a commodity, but I don't think so. And good. Okay. So did you see the value of Wardely maps now?
Yes.
Yes.
Like it can identify you like, hey guys, we cannot continue like this. It's not efficient, the classes and the exams. It's not efficient to every year, everybody building their own different exams. It's a complete waste of time, and not having a standardized courses inside the same university is crazy to start. Even though you can say, no, different teaching styles, it doesn't make sense. Like if you go to a restaurant and each cook cooks differently the spaghetti, do you think it's nice? Right. Yeah. So very good. And this commoditization trend is very, very, very powerful. Okay. So now let's imagine that some people at the university, they don't like this arrow here. They feel threatened by this arrow. Maybe they feel that, let's say that they think that they will lose their jobs, which is true. Like if we do this from here to here, we don't need half of the teachers. So let's
actually,
say,
it's possible. Yeah.
Yeah, Bashar.
It's possible that will happen, actually.
It is happening.
Mm-hmm.
All the products move from one side to the other a long time.
Okay.
So you can fight these changes. You can fight these changes. I'm going to show you how to fight these changes. I need a cross. I need a emoji cross. Let's see. How can you fight? How can you stop progress, trends, and evolution? How can you do this?
Finding flaws in the system.
Yeah, what can you do?
You can't actually stop it. These organizations are gonna be like more competitive and they're gonna win against this.
Oh, yeah, I completely agree with you. Fighting this is like fighting the internet. It's like saying that the internet is bad and going against the internet. But there's some people that will fight this. They will fight this. So imagine that you are very traditional or you're afraid to lose your job and you want to fight this. Or imagine that the university didn't make a plan to reassign all this excess labor that they will have of free labor into more productive areas because they're not very good managers, for example. And that creates fear. And then let's say that these people, they don't want to change. So how could you stop this change? We're not saying if it's good or bad. We're saying how could you stop it? So one way you can stop it is with regulation, right? So you can say, no, we need, the classes should be physical because this subject is special. You could say that. Yes?
Yes.
Some universities actually do not give certificate if the classes you took them are online. Like they have online classes, but they are like, you need to take them physical. So we give you your certificate. It's like they are against this idea. In
Excellent,
Lebanon,
Yusuf. Not against, they're just trying to protect their business model, which is based on this change that you saw here, right? Mm-hmm. Then to protect and to do that, they say, okay, let's find some excuse, something. say, oh, if you're not in person, you know, it's not the same. We cannot give you the same certificate, which is why people go to these places to get the certificate, because that helps you the job, right? You get it?
Yep.
So they don't want to destroy their business model, because if they offer everything online, the certificate online, then nobody will go to campus. So they're not sure yet. They don't want to change so fast. So they do this. So that's a way. This cross here, right? You could say it's the cross of no certificate if online. Yes? Or less rights if online, or something like that, right?
Yes, or add some physical activities, or maybe like
some blocks, right? We call these blocks, yeah? Road blocks. Got it? So you can do this, and you can see universities, some of them doing this, and that's why, for example, do you know Coursera?
Yes.
So who started Coursera? For Stanford professors, and they left Stanford because they knew that they cannot do this. You cannot build a company that destroys your current company inside. So you have to do it outside. So they left Stanford, which is a great place, because Stanford. And
okay.
They started Coursera. Can somebody tell me how much money, how big is Coursera now?
We don't know, but we know there's a lot of users. Do you want us to search it up?
Can you tell me if it's bigger than Stanford or not?
$140 million, over $1 billion.
$1 million?
Yeah, over 1 billion.
Oh my God. 140 million.
No, yeah.
Not bad, huh? Good. So look at the trend of Coursera. Look at the trend of Stanford, and you can tell me how many years will it take for Coursera to be larger than Stanford? Sounds good? Like you can draw, for example.
Isn't it already larger?
Absolutely, yes, Ayman. That was a trick question. So you can look at the numbers of Stanford. And this is a very cool chart, right? And Coursera numbers. And you can see which one is going to eat the world in a few years. Sounds good?
Yep.
I'm not saying Stanford. We're not judging here who's right or wrong. I'm just saying.
But Stanford actually also started online classes.
As well, but not as bold as Coursera, because they did this. Because I taken online classes at Stanford. And I got this online certificate. But I'm not officially anything Stanford. Okay, I'm not alumni of Stanford, even though I took some courses or stuff like that. They don't like that. Because they want to protect their core business, which is the old business. They don't want to threaten it themselves. Sounds good?
Yep.
So commoditization trends, what you can do, and blocks, what you can do, or what you can expect. So this can help you to stop change or accelerate change, or realize if I want to do this, I have to go out and do a new company. Yeah, sounds good. It's very difficult for companies to change the culture they have. Like usually when companies need to do this, they do what Coursera did, which probably they got investment from Stanford as well, or they got the blessing from Stanford. The companies, they know this, and that's why they do separate companies or spin-off to do things that are very adventurous, right? So if you think about many innovation projects that happen in big companies, they were done in separate buildings to protect them from the small project, from the whole culture of the company. Okay, and you can apply this arrow or evaluate this arrow for every component and see what will happen to every component of your value chain. What will happen to exams, to email, to the certificates. It's a product now, but soon it will be a commodity. It's already happening thanks to Coursera. Right? What's going to happen once this comes here? Right? And what can you do to protect it? So right now, for example, if you want to talk in government, you need to have a certificate from a university from the country, right? If you have a certificate from a university from Lebanon, for example, you cannot get a job in the government here. Did you know that? All right, good. Anyway, I hope this helped you clarify. Who's next?
Group C, I think.
Group C, go for it.
Yeah, so our goal is...
Who's talking? Introduce yourself.
Okay, my name is Raya, and...
Everybody in your group, unmute yourselves. Say hello.
Hello, sir.
Hey, what's up?
Hello, sir.
Hey, hey, how's it
Hello,
going?
sir.
Yo, what's up? All right.
So our goal of this Wardely map is the course registration. We can do it by the degree works and access it by the e-services or the degree works directly. So, and we can access the e-services by the UAE website, and we put them all together in a cloud, and we can access it, of course, by signing in first by the web browser, which is connected, which we can open it by the laptop, which is connected to the internet, and the internet is connected by the power.
Very good. Go on. I lost you.
Oh, yeah, I think.
I lost you.
Yeah, I'm here.
Okay. That's it. Any questions?
No, sir. What do you think?
So the reason you come to the university is because the laptop?
No, but it's a tool we can...
Yeah, but what does it say here? Tools, chain, or value chain?
Value chain.
Value chain. So value, if it's value chain, so think about the value, right? So you should end up maybe with somewhere, you should have certificate, job somewhere, right? Pass exams. This is good. This is components in your value chain. Yes. For example, sign in. Sign in, it's part of the value chain, right? What value does signing give you? What value?
Invisible value?
That without the account and the signing in, we can't register a course. So
that would be the sign up, but the sign in means the login, right? That's what it means, right?
Yes.
So login, what's the value of the login for you, for a student?
Give us the authority to access.
What is the value for you? If the website was a house, sign-in is equivalent to what?
The door.
The door and the key, right? Opening the door with the key. Only you can open the door, right?
Yes.
So that's the value for you. It's privacy.
Yes.
And your data is secure. Security and privacy. Yes? So nobody can see your grades, only you, and only you can change your grades or your assignment. Or only you do the exam, not your friend, right?
Yeah, and access courses.
How many times do you log in every day in the university? How many times do you type your password?
Depends how many time we study and have classes.
In
times?
my case, for example, I type the login of the university maybe 20 times.
In a day.
One for the Blackboard, one time for the attendance, one time for Slack, one time for Miro, for each class. And then after 5 minutes, I have to retype the password again. Then the email sometimes, then the calendar. So at the end, it's about 20 times, which is about 20 minutes of my time every day. Password typing, login, logout, login. This is part of the value chain. It doesn't offer you a lot of value. It'd be nice if the university, for example, removes this with a more advanced cryptocurrency solution or something like, I don't know, a USB stick, like a USB key, right? Anyway, is the signing process today in the university, is it a product, is it a commodity, is it custom built? Anybody?
Custom built.
What is it? Come again?
I think custom built.
Is it custom built? Okay, why is that?
Because it's just for the university, like nobody from outside the university will use it.
Well, it's the login system of Blackboard and Microsoft, right? So it's kind of a product, probably. The university paid Microsoft and Blackboard for this login system. It's not very good, but that's what we have, right? It's probably here, right? So now imagine all the time that is wasted with the students logging and all the bad experience of that. And imagine that you are the boss of the university and you want to improve this experience by saving professors' time. 20 minutes per day, multiplied by 300 days is 100 hours per year, right? That's, you can write a paper in 100 hours. So if the university were to improve this, every professor could write one extra paper every year, which is great for the university because the university wants more papers. Yes?
Yes.
So imagine you're the university boss and say, okay, how can we improve this? So you could do an innovation and say, okay, this sign-in is obsolete. It's a product, but it's not very good, right? And now we have this new technology, USB key, it's more secure, not hackable, right? So they could give, for example, a USB key to every student and professor that you plug in and you don't have to log in ever again, right? And it's not hackable so easily. So you could, for example, draw an innovation here and say, yeah, well, we're gonna do this. We're gonna move the signing process to USB key. Sounds good?
Yes.
And the USB key, it's gonna be more visible because it's physical.
Visible.
So more secure, so more value. Right?
Yes.
And we make ourselves different from other universities. And we kind of improve the process. Yeah, sounds good.
Yes. Yeah.
So is there a way where you can kind of explain to the management or graphically explain, look, this is what I would do and why, if you want to be different. Sounds good?
Yes. Yes, sir.
Good. So I hope now you understand a bit better these Wardely maps, one of the most important tools invented in the last 10 years. Yeah. So we'll stop here. For the next class, we will do a 3PDCA exercise. I will send it to you later. And working groups again, pick up a space here in the Blackboard, and you will do an 3PDCA. I will send you the assignment later on. And then for the next day, so do this assignment that I will send you later. And for the next day, just continue with the videos in Udemy, the last 2 sections for the next week. Sounds good?
Yeah. Sir, next Monday we have a quiz, right?
Thank you, forgot. Yeah, let me check the Trello, 1 second. The quiz will be online, so
Will it be on lockdown?
yeah, I think so, yeah. So we don't have time to do the A3PDCA today, so I'm gonna change that, let's see. Sunday. And we'll do a quiz. Sounds good?
Yes.
Okay, so we're gonna move this here. That, and this is done. Yeah, okay, this is done. And this is for 20th. Sounds good? Questions? You excited? Yes?
Material included in the quiz.
Everything from Udemy chapter 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. What?
Oh, okay.
It's a lot, but you already done it. Yes.
What type of questions? Like the question that we solved in the Blackboard or different? Like the type?
What kinds of questions do you want?
The Udemy ones.
Well, I have an idea. I'm going to give you an Excel sheet and you propose questions that you think are fair. How's that?
Okay.
Will you choose from them?
If I like them, if I think they're fair.
We did so far.
Come again?
It's everything we did so far, right?
What else could it be? What else should it be? Yes, everything we've done so far. It's almost 1 month.
Oh, by the way, for this course, we don't have previous quizzes, right? It's like first.
No, because it's new, but you have a lot of quizzes in the book. There's lots of quizzes.
Ooh, nice.
That you can read the book when you feel bored and lonely. And so I'm gonna...
A book that is actually sold by you?
Not sold, you have a free copy.
Where is it?
It's not sold to you. You have a free copy in the Dropbox folder. You can find the PDF on the internet if you look for it. You don't need to buy the book. Unless you want a paper copy, then you can buy it in Amazon.de if you prefer paper. Like, what is it? If you want paper, some people prefer paper. You can print it or you can buy it. It's very cheap. Questions? Okay, so I'm giving you, so here you have a Google Drive. You can propose questions that you think are fair, and if I like them, I will be, but most of the questions will be from the quizzes in the book on Udemy, which are the same quizzes. Questions?
Nice. Keep them the Udemy ones.
Mm-hmm. They will not be exactly the same questions. But I mean, try to understand what you're doing. Like, you will not pass the course by just memorizing things.
Okay.
Good. Anyway, Wardely Map, super powerful tool, really. Used at Spotify, if you saw the case, Tesla, many places. Yeah.
Sir, I have one more question.
Mm-hmm.
Do we have to know like the names of who invented this type of design or chart or something, or like dates?
I don't know. Who are you? What's your name?
I'm Sarah.
Sarah, I don't know. If you spend the whole life inventing this chart and then you die, do you think you want people to remember your name or?
No.
At least the name. At least the name. It's not important. It's more important to know what is it for.
Sarah, you convinced me, actually.
I mean, it's good to know. If you want to look like a professional and you're using a chart and you don't know, let's imagine you work at a company. You've been using this chart for 20 years and you don't know who made this chart. It's like you're driving a Toyota car and you don't know that it's a Japanese company, you know? It's like, you get it? It's a bit embarrassing. It's better for you if you know it in the long run.
Yeah, but I will forget it after that.
Tell yourself a story and then you will not forget it. Anyway, not important. You will not fail the course because you don't know who made or invented a chart. Anyway, we only saw 5 types of charts, so like not so many. Questions?
Doctor, I think the link that you sent on Slack needs an access.
Yes, let's see. This guy. Oh, yeah, you're right. Absolutely. Come on. But, by the way, we'll have a very cool guest speaker in another course called Introduction to Engineering Design. His name is Steve Riley. He's one of the top 20 agile coaches in the world. And if you're into software, totally recommended that you come to or listen to the recordings. It's quite cool. This is from the other class, but I posted in the wrong place. But super interesting, like super inspiring. All right, questions?
Doctor, I think all of the students are in both classes.
Oh, okay, yeah. Okay, cool. So no need. Other questions? Other questions? Right. Cool. So I'll see you next day. Next day we'll do the quiz.
See you.
Ciao, ciao.
Ciao.
I'll do the attendance now. No. Sarah, Shama, questions?
I'm seeing you putting absence.
Everybody's here, right? Boom. Awesome. Any other questions? Yusuf, Shama, how did you like the Wardely maps?
Oh, no questions, I guess.
Yusuf, how do you like the Wardely maps? All good?
Good. Gives idea, brief idea.
So I sent the stories to the wrong group. Oh my God. Let's do that. Embarrassing. We have too many classes. This is a problem.
I actually don't know which class I am in. Like, I thought today is software engineering. Then people.
Yeah, I know. What can we do? Change the color? Or...
We can't remember anyhow.
The classes are very different. It's just the same people, the same professor, and the same interface.
Yes.
I have the same issue with all the classes. Let's see, introduction. So the one I screw up is this one. So if I go to course document,
Yep.
where is it wrong?
Oh, introduction. I didn't see the book is there. Is it visible?
Yeah, but you have it in the Dropbox as well. You have it in the Dropbox. If you go to the Dropbox, you can have it.
Yeah, and then you write Dropbox. But in visualization, there is no Dropbox, is there?
Well, I will share it again just in case, but I'm sure it is. Did you miss the first class?
No. Because I don't remember in visualization there is Dropbox.
Okay, that's weird. Okay. We'll fix it now. Dropbox. How are you doing? How's life?
Good. Nothing to do actually. Taking Joe's semester, I mean Jose's semester. All the doctors. We are like, we saw 2 sections opened by Jose. We are like, ditch all the other doctors.
Oh, you're so cruel. Anyway, are you taking classes with other professors online? How are they?
Yeah, I'm taking actually 4 other classes.
And how is it going?
Good. All of them are good actually.
Not so boring?
Except one. I cannot say her name. You know.
No, it's okay. Don't tell me. I don't need to know. Why is it boring, that one?
The explanation of the doctor is slow or like nothing to do. Like she repeats the thing million times. We got tired.
She repeats the slides.
A million of times, and yeah. Like there is nothing fun.
Yeah, that's why all this is going to be commoditized. So look, here in the Dropbox, you have the book. And you have other books, which are very good. Like this one, Storytelling with Data, is very good. It's a really good book.
So if we read actually the book and just, is there a quiz? Let me see the book. I'll open your book right now.
You'll open my book right now, 1 month after starting. Okay.
No, because I see the Udemy lectures, which already has the quizzes.
Yeah. So yeah, it's almost the same. It's the same.
Oh, it's the same quizzes of Udemy, which is inside the book.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So that's useless. It's better to look at Udemy videos.
Yes. All right. Well, super cool. Hey, be cool. See you soon.
Okay. See you. Bye-bye.
Ciao.